Hey everyone, welcome back to another side quest video for Bravely Default 2, and today we're going to be looking at side quests 8 through 12. So, for side quest 8, you're going to want to come into the castle here in the first town, Halcyonia. First city, I should say, Halcyonia. There's a little chest on the right side there if you hadn't grabbed it. And there's a quest giver over here on the left, this older woman, and she's going to tell you that she's looking, or she's got seasoning, she's looking for sprigs of motley trefoil for some cooking that she's doing. So, you have to head to the Hydrangea Hills, which could be a new area for you. It was a new area for me, and it's an area that you haven't been directed to for the main quest at this point. So you might not have visited it. If you're wanting to find the Hydrangea Hills, you just need to head to the world map, and this abandoned building that you came into for a quest, it's just north of that. You also see it on your map. There's a little marker there. Head into this new area where the marker is, and this whole area is teeming with some enemies that aren't quite dangerous. A lot of them are already running from me when I came here, so I think I was already over leveled for them, but there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of chests. There's 11 chests in this area to find, so you can do a whole lot of exploring to be able to find them all. But what you're going to want to do to get the quest items is just come over to the right hand side here, and there's going to be 3 different patches on the ground. Pick them up, then you'll get the motley trefoil. I think I'm saying that correctly. Trefoil. Anyway, trefoil is probably makes way more sense. So anyways, there's 3 on the ground. The second one is just down here on the sort of in this little alcove with the rocks there, and the other one is just north of that by the water on top of this little rock cliff as well. Those are the 3 quest items you need for presentation. Is everything. Head back to the quest giver, turn them in, and her omelet is going to be 100% magnificent because of your contribution, and that will complete quest number 8. Presentation is everything, and you will get 3 small JP orbs for your troubles. So hopefully that helped you out, and now we're going to jump into quest number 9. For this one, you're going to want to head to this little quest giver right here. It's this little boy here right above the stairs. If the quest isn't showing, you just have to come later in the game. For me, I came after the first boss fight, and that's when these things showed up for me shortly after that. He has a quest called Double Dare, and you have to get the Frightened Boy's book back. And to do so, you're going to have to actually return to the abandoned shack that you fought the first boss, the 2 bosses in. So you're going to head all the way back there, head on inside, and when you're in there, if you just head right to the north, in the very first room here, you're going to find your quest items. So you don't have to go very far. It's a very easy one to grab. The book is just on the table here. It's the Encyclopedia. Pick that up, and that is the quest item. That's pretty much the entire quest. It's a very easy one. You just have to know where the book is. So you're going to head back and cash this one in. Again, if you don't see the quest giver, if you don't see this quest here, it's probably just because it's going to pop up a little bit later. Just try to continue on with your quest, with your main quest, your main story, and just pop back here intermittently as you see fit, and eventually the quest giver will be there. You can also try coming at day or night, and sometimes that will trigger different quests to show up. But turn in the book, you'll get 2 booster buns for evasion, and that will complete quest number 9, Double Dare. So let's go on to quest number 10. This one took me a while to find. I missed it. I don't know if it has to do with day or night and it showing up, or what the case is, but what you have to do is you have to come all the way to the north here, and you'll see on the little mini map there where it is, and right behind this rock there's going to be a quest giver. Now I don't know if I missed this, or if he only shows up at night, or he only shows up later in the game, but Grizzly Conundrum is quest 10, and that's where you pick it up. So you might be asking the same question where quest 10 is, because I was asking that for a while. This is where you get it, and you will get a mithril staff, which is an awesome reward for completing this one. So hopefully that helped you out. Now I'll show you how to complete it. So you'll come down here to where this little marker is. It's just south of the abandoned building. It's the lower side of the earth there, and the grizzly will just be there. He'll run right up to you, so don't try to approach him. He'll charge. Get a swing at him if you can. He's honestly not that difficult. He comes with 2 little buddies there. He hits hard, but he doesn't have a lot of hit points, so you can take him down pretty quick. I had already got him down to half health here, and I just used my monk to basically finish him off with 4 attacks in a row, and then the other guys are obviously very, very easy. Finish the fight, and that will trigger the completion of the quest. Once you exit the battle, you'll get your notification that the quest is done, and all you got to do is return to the quest giver. So I'm hoping this is helping you out, because I looked for quest 10 for a lot longer than I was expecting to look for quest 10. And again, it might have just been me completely missing him because he's hiding behind the rocky alcove here, but it also may be because it only showed up at a certain time of day or after I had completed something. For me, I came and found this after I'd already got to the next city after the first city. So if that helps you out, hopefully it did. Okay, so quest 11. For this one, you're going to want to come all the way down to this little area over the bridge here and talk to this lady who's walking across it back and forth. She's going to talk about her granddad, and the quest is called Hear the Wind Blow. You need to find the old man who's fond of the wind and tell him that it's dinner time. Now this is going to be a little bit of a nuisance of a quest, I would call it. So you're going to have to go all the way down the stairs to this man you couldn't talk to before. He now has a purpose. He's part of this quest, and you're going to tell him that it's dinner time, but he's not ready to come home. So he's going to tell you to go back to his granddaughter and deliver a message of his own that he's not coming. And you're going to go back and you're going to talk to her, and she's going to tell you that you need to go back to him and tell him that they're having steak, and that will hopefully convince him to come back. And so you're going to go back to him, and then after, it's basically a back and forth. I could do this all day. So after you tell him about the steak, you're going to go back again to the lady, and that's going to be the final time. She's going to take his last little bit there as an ending of the quest, and you are going to wrap this one up, and that'll be quest 11, Hear the Wind Blow, and you'll get 2 reward lights for taking the time to go back and forth in town here. Okay, so for this quest, I'm going to let you know there is a spoiler alert here, so if you don't want to get spoiled with a story event that happens in the prologue, do not watch this quest. To get this one, you're going to have to come see King Vernon after the prologue is done, and this is after, here's the spoiler, after Sir Sloane has passed away. Now, King Vernon wants to visit the grave, but he doesn't want to come empty-handed. He wants to bring something to put at the grave site. So you're going to help him out. And again, I think what triggers this is after the prologue has ended, and potentially after you visited the next city after the first one and done some story elements there. When you return to Halcyonia, you can talk to the king, and you'll get Always by your side to go and pick some snow lilies. To do this, you got to go back to the Hydrangea Hills over these logs, and you'll see the save point. This is here because you're about to enter a tough fight. Now, take my advice, save, heal up, prepare yourself, because I actually got game over the first time I did this because I was not prepared. I did not expect something this difficult. The enemy is this gigantic, monstrous frog, and he is tough. I only barely beat him. Now, to be fair, I really had no potions and no Phoenix Downs, so when my characters died, I just have to do the rest of the fight with less characters. So I kind of made this hard on myself. But that being said, it's still a very tough fight. You'll see here that he hits single characters pretty hard if you're not leveled high enough to be able to take those hits. He also does his AoE attacks that hits everyone for about 200 to 300 damage. So I barely completed this one. He has 279 health left here out of his almost 7,000 health. And I went full all in on the Braves here, and on the last hit took him down. So barely won, but like I said, if you come prepared and if you're a little higher level than me, I'm level 8 and 9 across the board here with my jobs at 6 to, or I guess my monk's level 4, but 4 to 7 there. You probably will have an easier time than me. But after you beat that frog, you're going to get another little cutscene here. The snow lilies, you can see them in the north section there. You're going to be picking some snow lilies, and that is basically the main chunk of the quest. Now, what I will say is I won't show you all the cutscenes that happen after this, but this is a really, really cool side quest. It's actually one of my favorite side quests so far. I'm really enjoying that the side quests take really good... It's almost like a lot of the side quests that are the bigger ones with cutscenes could have been main story quests. The cutscenes are very poignant and they're very important, and they slot right in as almost main quest content, but as a side quest. So it's just great. So I'm not going to spoil all the cutscenes here, but King Vernon obviously delivers the snow lilies, and you actually get to go with him and see him at the gravesite, and it's a pretty cool cutscene here. I'll show you like a little quick sneak peek, but it's worth the watch and worth the time. So I hope that this helped you out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and there will obviously be more side quest content. So if you're looking for anything above quest 12, tune in for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.